One of the things in my career that kind of mystified me was a lot of employers that I worked for stressed the fact that they want to develop management. They want to develop people into managers that could work their way up through the ranks. But then when I would go into different areas of the company and talk with employees, if there was something available, most of the time they weren't aware of it. They weren't aware that there might be something that would help them develop into the management candidate that the company actually wanted. So the question is, were the resources there and the employees weren't aware of it? Or did the company say that they wanted something but wasn't actually providing what it took to get it? So that's what I'm talking about today. Because in today's world, there's opportunities everywhere that a lot of people just aren't aware of. And that's one of the things that you need to be aware of if you want to further develop in your career. Statistics show that there will be over 1 million management positions open in the next year. 1 million. Now, just figure 50 states, divide that into 1 million. That's a lot of opportunities in each and every state. And some states will have more than others. So the question isn't whether there's something for you out there. The question is, are you going to be prepared for it? And if you're in one of those positions in one of those companies where you're not aware of anything to help you develop and become what they want you to become, then it's on you. You have to do the things that it would take to get there. Let me give you a few more statistics that'll startle you. 60% of new managers say they received no training when they moved into their first leadership position. Can you believe that? 60%. Over half the people that were promoted into a new management position received no training. Here's your job. Go do it. I don't know about you, but that doesn't sound like much of a training program to me. Try this one on. Only 15% of employees said their manager had helped them develop a career plan during the previous 6 months. It's no wonder we're not getting qualified people to do the job, or people aren't ready to promote. People often say, well, they keep hiring from the outside. They don't promote from within. Well, you're going to have to take it upon yourself to get yourself prepared for this, because it's obvious in a lot of circumstances the company's not going to do it for you. This other statistic will blow your mind also. Only 17% of workers strongly agree that their employer invests in the skills they need for career advancement. I don't know about you, but if I was trying to promote and I felt like that, I would feel like the opportunities were going to pass me by. We know that the opportunities for management positions are going to open. That statistic is astronomical at 1 million management positions a year. So we know that there's chances for us out there. A lot of times people say, well, my company's not promoting. Well, your company's not the only place out there. But if you're going to make yourself valuable for another employer, then it's important. In fact, it's critical that you have the skills that they're looking for, because if they hire you in as a manager at another location, another company, and you're not prepared for it, there's a distinct possibility that you could fail. And you don't want to do that. You don't want that in your career. So you need to be prepared, whether it be your company or another company, in making yourself the person that can handle the job when you get there. As I said, the one thing that I've noticed when I talk to either entry-level managers or even hourly employees that wanted to advance into management when I go over into a new area of a company would be asking them what they wanted and their career, where they wanted to go. Used to do that in yearly evaluations. Okay, here's where you're at, where you want to be in the next year. What do you want to do? And then it was to try and develop a plan to help them get there. A lot of times you have to take it upon yourself. You can't count on somebody else to get you to the next level. You can use assistance from others. You can have people maybe help you receive the access to the doors that you need to reach, but it all falls back on you. So if your company's not providing for you and not giving you the training that you need to advance or to make yourself feel comfortable in advancing by knowing that you understand what it's going to take and whether you can do it or not, then it's on you. There's plenty of opportunities for training in today's world. There's YouTube videos, there's courses online, there's training online, there's coaching online to help you get where you need to be. Now, a lot of it may not fit exactly what you need, but it's out there, and it's your job to go find it. You need to make yourself promotable to the point that when the opportunity arises, they're not saying, are they ready yet? They're saying, that's the person we need to go to. That's the person that is ready. They've taken the time. You can tell that they've developed, and they're completely different than they were a year ago. They've advanced in their training. Those are the things that make the difference, and those are the things that'll get you to the next level. And if you want to develop and get more, you have to be more. And that's why here at Be More, Get More, we try to emphasize some of the basics of some of the things that you need to do to scale to the next level. And that's why we're offering at different times, different subjects that you might not have considered that will help you go a little farther. And we'll be developing training for you also that'll be available for you if you would like to join. But that'll be down the road a little bit. We looked at bringing something out in the last month, but we weren't quite ready. Just like you, we want to make sure it's right. So, if you like this video, hit that like button below, hit subscribe, and make sure you tune in the next time for the next subject that'll help you get to the next level. Be more, get more. See you then. Bye.